We're back at Satinav's chains of Satinav, and we are in the mountains of Thash, or in German Taschgebirge, and we're talking to this knight now.
The jolly knight of the round table.
The round stone table.
The round stone table, right.
What business does a knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the Blood Barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Efferdan immediately.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
Did you run into an explorer in the Blood Barrier, near a red lake?
Huh. Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a Carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Okay. Let's see whether we can get something from the carnies.
Zane is also streaming.
I'll just take it all. Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Yeah, the poor puppeteer. Is there anything else? Huh.
Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles around.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
My arm is too short.
Oh, there's dwarves in this?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
Yes, there is.
Fits exactly. Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Strange.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Yeah, there is dwarves, and we will see one soon.
Ooh, nice.
If we make him appear.
If we make him appear.
Should be now.
Fire! Murder!
So,
The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs
That's a
attacking.
tiny house.
What?
it is
What's going
tiny.
on in your wooden head, boy? sounds the alarm without good cause, and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it.
Hogwash.
Who are you anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there? Very well then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
Ah.
We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours. Understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
This dwarf definitely lives up to the dwarf greed.
Yeah.
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Rathling.
Bah!
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right, all right. Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them. 1 ducat for the gear and not a farthing less.
I'll leave you to it then.
This guy is difficult.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenner Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidore, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
She's looking quite all right, so why would she need help from me?
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss
Nah.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt. We have to go back and fetch them.
you. No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt.
She wants to go back and get the radishes.
Yeah, the radish, the mandrakes.
Don't you want to help Yuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Should we get the knight's gear? The knight buys the gear, or the one ducat for the horse?
I would say the one ducat for the horse. That way he's getting some kind of benefit to
Please
himself,
help
and
us
we
out
can
with
then
think so
buy.
too.
Ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauty smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes,
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
not on your life.
The knight is really nice.
Yeah, he seems like a gentleman.
Yeah.
What do you...
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. I'll leave you to it then.
Oh. Okay.
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenner Creek Blueshine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Dwarves hate magic, and he won't get his beard dye back. My arm is...
His poor, poor beard.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Knight Rathling,
What is it, my boy?
Rondra be with you.
And with you.
An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it. Too obvious.
How then?
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
We were able to escape the Seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favorably. Now we're back in charge.
Well, well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
No, but he who firmly
I like the
believes
voice
in his
of the Raven.
goals will be helped by the gods.
Oh, you like?
I'm sure that's what Isida thought too.
She did nothing to deserve your sarcasm.
All I'm trying to say is, no one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade. Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-Horned, the Irresistible, the helmsman of the Barge of Time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the Barge of Time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains. Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are wandberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared
Wandberries?
for all possibilities on our journey.
All right then.
2 berries.
Why? You took the words right out of my mouth.
3 berries.
Even better.
Okay.
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries. The lid makes a perfect bowl. How do I fill it? Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye.
Okay, now we get the information.
Can you make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garetian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
A dwarf's beard is the best bargaining tool.
I know, right?
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf. Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
How often have I dreamt of wearing a coat of arms like this myself?
Why? You're ugly.
Nuri!
This particular young maiden displays an interesting sense of humor.
Nuri,
What are
no.
you staring at? Is something wrong with my beard?
I'm just ever so amazed by its blue shining luster.
In that case, you're forgiven, Greatling.
Great. A voice in my dreams tells me that I'll spell doom for all, and suddenly a bird of death starts following me. She seems to have recovered from her breakdown.
Okay.
Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
We
Come
can go.
along, Raven.
Yay.
Let's leave that nice little scenery.
It really is nice.
Yeah.
The blood barrier. Most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here?
Nuri is always walking
There
barefoot.
wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here.
She must have tons of blisters and calluses and... Then again, she's a fairy, so her feet are probably really soft.
Yeah. Or used to always walking barefoot.
Into what kind of barren land had he brought Nuri? The orcs called these mountains Gravish's Claws. And of all the black furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orakar and hunted them to death. That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Mm-hmm. Orc camp.
Shh, Nuri.
I cannot imagine that this
Come
place
over
is
here into
pretty.
the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs.
And
If
now
they
that I
find
see
us,
it,
we're
it's
dead.
not.
It isn't.
Raven.
Go on, report. And croon a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death. I thought Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynling asked you to.
Don't worry, Raven. Garen knows exactly what to do. Don't you, Garen?
Of course I do. I'll get you to the fairy scholar in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Usai orkas drosak nach Tairach, groch roik haku skor Izrak. Taika karek. Tairach harku groch sirkoi mork. Ke in roch groch. Tairach gnarul groch. Tairach sor urkas aroi knach. Tokar mush. Haku atervas, borok. Yanok brai sak sharas brakarai. Koka! Rakoi rak! Orkash?
Whatever they said. I quickly save. Ooh.
Alright. Ooh.
Okay,
Usai orkas drosak nach Tairach, groch roik haku skor Izrak. Taika karek. Tairach harku groch sirkoi mork. Ke in roch groch. Tairach
oh,
gnarul
orc
groch.
pony.
The pony is shivering under its matted mane.
Aw, poor pony. Can I put a blanket over the pony? Water?
I shouldn't be wasting water.
No. Oh,
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything. The rock is bleeding colour. I could really use some sleep. I can't reach it. Plus, the orcs would detect me.
can I break it?
I won't get it down this way either.
Oh, they're laughing.
Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? Don't worry, Nuri. I'll protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon, and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
I wish the nature nowadays would also be untouched like in this game.
I know, right?
Just exploring, wandering around in mountains and forests and just paths. That would be so cool.
Well, I mean, there are places you can still do that, but
Yeah.
few and far between now.
Do you have any
It's like you
idea
can
how
go
we get
anywhere in the
past
world and still
orcs?
find
We turn
trash.
around and look for a safer passage.
Nuri!
I'm counting on you alone.
Please, Nuri, let us get away from here.
Don't worry, Raven. I'll protect you.
All right, here's a suggestion. We'll give ourselves up to the orcs. Maybe they'll be open to
Oh
negotiation.
god, no.
Negotiate with orcs? Pff, what kind of greenhorn are you?
All I hear them saying is blood.
I'm sorry, but I've run out of ideas.
And that's
That
why
doesn't
you
sound
should
like a
leave
good
right
idea.
now.
Yeah.
Don't be hard on yourself, Garen. Maybe those fighting orcs over there will tell us something.
You understand what the Black Furs are talking about?
Those two don't like each other. And the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute. It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrek. Otherwise, he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign. Interesting. Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Seems to be quite
Do
entertaining.
you listen to them?
Yeah.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Ew.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present, and they'll let us pass in exchange.
If only life were that easy.
Ew! No! That is disgusting.
Okay, stop eavesdropping.
I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
I've got enough.
Yeah, they're making Steffi hungry.
No. Oh yeah.
Tairach takai. Ugran mamoch. Tarakvash. Hutsmoch turk. Mokroch.
Oh, there's a man with a staff.
Takai. Karka.
An orc with a staff.
Karka. Takai. Karka. Takai. Karka. Oh! Asek aslasa! Ukna knakra! Eike. Maragokash. Earhark. Takai. Takai. Karka. Takai. Takai. Karka. Takai. Takai. Karka. Ach, hoprak.
They
This
talk
is my
about
jam.
they talk about how to play the drums or what.
They're practicing for their concert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the one guy with the staff seems to be ringing a cowbell.
Yeah.
Doo, doo, doo.
Reeks of horrible weeds.
Oh, there's a dog.
You just noticed the dog? Yeah, I was looking at the dog the whole time. Like, how does this dog not smell you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you smell a lot better than an orc. That'd be a pretty big difference.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yes, but I don't want to take a risk so long as the orc is still sitting there.
Huh. Okay, I'm not sure whether I can do something now.
This constant dripping makes me go mad, but I'm used to that from my room in Andergast.
Oh, I think we need to send them visions. But we first need a personal thing for sending them visions.
Always let a sleeping dog lie. That goes twice for a dog like this.
Damn.
I'm not going to climb down there. The smoke is not a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Any other skill would prove more helpful.
What? It is
I
rotten.
can't reach the rotten tree from here. I can't reach the water from here. The orc idol is silent, but it seems this shaman is waiting for a sign from him. Not a very bright idea. Now I know. I'll swing over the precipice of death using an age-old rope on this scrawny trunk.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Is there anything else here?
Is he letting this monster determine the fate of his tribe? No wonder orcs are always at war. He doesn't seem to be too steady with his beat. That has enraged the orc priest quite a bit. He's dancing to the rhythm of a drum. Perhaps that's his way of contacting his god. I guess I could try to bludgeon him from behind, but the shaman would surely notice.
We need to offer something to the dog, I think.
Dogs like bones, you have a skull.
As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here.
I doubt that'll work, but
Yeah. We will see.
We'll have to watch our every step, or we'll be the next to sizzle over the fire. I'll relieve you of that.
Oh. Okay, what can we do with that? A wooden board, okay. Didn't see that before. Let's see. Can we get over here with the wooden board? Yeah.
The tree is too high. I can't reach you. Perhaps I can bend the tree somehow. I need some kind of grappling hook so the rope will stay at... That's no help at all. Of course not. It might have been a mistake to cut that up.
Oh.
My rope is too short to rappel down.
What? Why? What now? No.
That's no help at all. The stone colours the water blood red instantly, but no one is likely to see that from afar. No time for such things. Gwynling would not approve. That doesn't help.
Flowing water. Oh, gap and jaw. Oh, he's not talking anymore.
Oh, he's not, is he?
Let's change the map and see whether he talks again. No.
What?
Oh, did I mess up some settings? Wait.
How could you have randomly messed up the settings to his voice all of a sudden?
Because I pressed the space bar and maybe hit something else with it. Yeah. Okay.
Full of roaches. Someone
Okay.
should go and clean out that mouth. I don't think so. The mouth is not really any cleaner now.
Ew, full of roaches.
Fresh water from a mountain source. Or so I hope. That doesn't help. Why on earth should I do that?
I don't know.
My rope is too short to rappel down. All is
You don't have to
quiet down
right-click
there,
any of the
apart from
items
this
in your
horrid
inventory again,
drumming.
do you?
The orc
God.
I had seen.
Let's right
It
click
might
the
have
rope.
been a mistake to cut that up. Nothing in there anymore. No wonder the pony is so skinny.
No, poor pony.
The smallest and most expensive water bladder of the north. The dwarf must have rubbed it down with stale fat. At least we won't freeze in the mountains. The stone is lined with red veins, but it's all dry.
I know we need to make the rotten tree be pulled down in this gap, but
The rope is
I
too
cut
short
the
to
rope.
rappel down.
I don't know what to do with the rope now.
You can't destruct the rotten wood.
No, I tried. Can I put this on the guard dog?
If he wakes up, all will be lost.
I think I need meat for the dog. Roast.
I don't really want to know what's cooking. Say, we'll deal with them, won't we?
There are dozens of them. You don't even have a sword.
Raven, you distract them. And Nuri? Do you know how to perform a death spell?
No,
Sleeping spell?
no.
We'll deal with them anyway. Do you see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes?
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow.
Come on, I need it.
And just what makes you think you have command over me?
Nuri.
Why don't you do what he wants?
Oh well, humans.
Trokor Harkulza. Korka Harkulzach. Groch Jura hier. Knat
Say.
Teirach.
I'm sorry I was cross with you again. I know you only mean the best with your warnings, but we have to reach that explorer at the Red Lake.
Apology accepted.
Didn't you want to say something too?
Yes.
Yes?
Don't make our situation any worse.
Can't you fly us over there? Is there a different way?
There is a good lane to fly through over there.
I meant for the three of us.
No, I'm sorry. The only way is through the Orcs camp.
I think it's kind of funny how the
Oh,
Raven
nothing.
somewhat caws when he talks.
Usai
Yeah.
Orkas, Drosha, Knach Teirach. Groch Roik Haku, Skor Israch.
Maybe the dog likes those jawbones.
The Raven hardly caught the orc's attention.
Could be.
I don't really want to know what's cooking. Shields. Are they preparing for a camp? As long as the orcs are still there, I better stay down here. Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? Ah, I'll deal with this. All will be...
Okay, let's see.
If he wakes up, all will be lost.
Okay.
Why must I always break everything?
Shouldn't have cut the rope. God damn it. Can I repair it again?
Why should I try to cause...
Maybe I need to get back to Nuri.
Are you able to interact with that water puddle with the drips in it?
Just listen to
This
it.
constant dripping makes me go mad.
That's why
But
I
I'm used to
think-
that from my room in Andergast.
That's why I think we need to send the drummer person a vision later on, because again we're seeing stuff that makes us feel something. No, like yeah.
A throat
I got
hook.
it. Okay. Let's see. Yes.
Oh.
I don't think so. It isn't going to work this way. I'd rather not. Huh? No. I'd better attach the stone somewhere. Well, no. Of course not. I'll leave that as it is. Cold as ice. I can do better than that. I'm not sure. Doesn't work. He's not hungry anymore.
Okay.
I need to focus on the task.
you laugh about he's not hungry anymore.
Yeah, he's just skin and bones except no skin.
Yeah. Okay, maybe the dog likes
If he
this
wakes
corn.
up, all will be lost. This mongrel is in the way. If he wakes up, all will be lost. Reeks of horrible weeds.
I'm telling you, you do something with the bottle.
Oh, we can't do the vision stuff in this game. I'm stupid. I completely forgot about it.
If I only had any useful skills. Clay, glass, but not this thing. As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here. Say. Oh, nothing. What are the orcs doing with a bracelet? Must be the spoils of war. It looks so neglected.
I don't know what to do.
This will yield nothing. I'm not sure. This
We
is
both know that the
madness.
solution is
How
going to be
will
so
we ever make it
simple, and
through
we're
the
going to feel
camp?
like idiots once you do figure it out.
Look at the points again.
What does the diary say?
Doesn't say any helpful things. Oops. Okay, let's see here. I think I know.
Let's see.
You think you know? I told you it was something with the water.
Okay, okay.
Raiko knach, kakai, karka, takai, karka, takai, karka, takai, karka.
Okay, let's get this.
There we go.
Can we get anything else here now? Okay. Yes.
Nice.
I'd better not.
Yes.
Now the Colossus is spilling blood.
Marok! Oh! Oh! Taika! No Taika! Knach Taika! Inroch Taika! Mol Atseki! Mol Kul Knach! Uzra! Ok! Maruko Kasrotak!
Yes. Okay, let's go. Oh, the dog's awake now. Shit.
Oh, scheiße.
Hortaka! Halku Sharas Brakarai! Halku Aika! Brazorak! Taika Garach! Solochai! Solochai! Alkatach! Alkatach!
Okay. Uh,
I should find some food for him.
okay. Food. Oh, good.
There.
Can we reach the Red Lake at last?
Follow me without attracting attention.
You're not the kind to give up easily, are you?
Yes, that's me.
No, I want to go back.
The Red Lake!
No explorer to be seen anywhere.
Maybe there. Hello?
Not so loud. The orcs.
And who might you be, young'uns?
What?
A nymph.
Not an imp. Anything but an imp.
You must be the scholar's imp, aren't you?
No, I'm a Capercaillie. A Capercaillie, and you won't catch me.
Do you know where his cave is?
Do I? Do I?
Oh, good. Where is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not a snitch.
Leave him alone.
A snitch.
Hey!
A golden snitch.
You don't make friends easily, do you?
You said it.
And all will be well when we've found the fairy scholar?
I hope so.
His research might help me use magic without pain. Then I could grant your every wish.
At least that's what the fairy tales say. Perhaps the explorer can show you a way back into your world too. You'd be safe there.
Stop that. I'll turn back at once if you don't. I'm not going back to my world.
What's so horrible about your home?
Is the fairy scholar human, perchance?
You're trying to deflect.
You are trying to deflect.
Very well then, keep your secret to yourself. Where has the raven gone anyway?
I hope nothing bad happened to him.
If it were up to me, he shouldn't even bother coming back.
But he's helped us many times.
Did he? I just keep hearing him making snide comments.
He warned us about the sad fairies.
Well, yes, that one time.
When he helped us with the orcs as well. In addition,
Yes, all right, he's welcome to come back. I'll have a further look around.
Can't go against that.
I'm not lugging around the whole roast. One piece should suffice. A small Orcan bulldog.
Oh god.
really?
Why, yes, and that's how, after 700 winters of loneliness, I finally... But I'll tell you the rest later, my child. The turnip face is back.
How mean.
Wise master, are you here? I'm not risking my life for a plant.
The turnip face.
Yeah, no, right.
Come on, show us the way to the cave.
No, I'm busy.
The water will dry off soon enough.
He must leave my stone alone.
Please let her sleep.
They're probably not getting enough sunlight.
The Lily Queen.
Not a very bright idea. The water will dry up.
He must leave my...
I prefer someone else wash that. We'll give you pipeweed if you show us the way to the Explorer.
Got enough of that, and mine's better anyway.
I could really use some sleep.
Leave him alone.
That can stay there. I guess it doesn't like it.
What is that butterfly? Are you able to do anything with it?
No, Nuri always says I should leave it alone.
Oh.
I'm out of ideas. Nothing. We'll give you pipeweed.
Got enough of that.
Please let her sleep.
They're probably not getting enough sunlight.
Is there more here?
I never meant to rummage through the... And to top it off, the ever... As loud as a real orc drum.
Anything here that I need to change back?
Now the Colossus is spilling blood. This is a bloodfest much to the orc's delight, I reckon.
Do I need to
Gwynling
right-click?
used to keep his pipeweed in a pouch like this.
The bane of
What
your
are the orcs doing
existence.
with a bracelet? Must be
Yeah.
the spoils of war.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What do I do now? I need to talk to Nuri.
Nuri. I'll have a further look around. Enough of this nonsense. Tell us where the fairy scholar is, or I'll...
Try it! Try it!
Huh? No.
Stupid imp.
I know.
He's taunting you.
Hello? Wise master?
He's not there.
He is
What-
miserable.
What about that thing that's between the two boulders? Are you able to move it?
No, I put it there.
You can't move
That
it
can
again,
stay
though?
there.
No. He says that can't stay there, no.
Oh.
Hey!
You don't make friends easily, do you?
You said it. I guess it doesn't like it. No time. Nothing. I'm out of ideas. Ouch! This better stay dry. Ouch!
Your own fault. Now she can come with us. Now she can come with us.
What?
Is that the lily
Even Neri
princess?
laughs at you.
I'm
I
sure
know,
she'd
right?
rather be somewhere else.
Not likely. No, what use is that supposed to be? I'm not risking my life for a plant.
She's asleep now.
Why must everything always be out of reach? Shoo!
Leave him alone. Now she can come with us.
Oh.
The Summerling. Oh no. We'll have to free him.
I'm sure he's all right.
Oh no.
Ugh.
It was the butterfly and flower.
Yeah.
Oh, that butterfly dead.
What's happening?
I'm only looking.
Good. Because this is my favorite stone.
Okay, now.
Will you come down already?
Catch me if you can. Ah! Nasty little.
Why, that was quite a splash.
Sucker.
You've ruined my pipeweed. It's all wet. Wet, wet, wet.
And you're bald too.
What? A bald head? Where is my hat? My hat?
Well, imp,
That imp looks weird.
I caught you, so you'd better take us to the fairy scholar now.
Am I supposed to wander the world without a hat on my head? I want a new one.
Where am I supposed to get a new hat?
And new weed for the pipe. I'm demanding that too.
Oh, wow, he really does look weird.
Like an alien.
Like an alien fused with a really skinny Shrek.
Here's a new hat for you.
It's not gaudy enough. No decoration. No pendant on it.
I'll go and look for those things.
No, God.
Looks like the ceremonial baggy. Here's a hat for you, decorated and all.
This reeks of horse drool. But it has some nice thingamajiggies on the rim. Even better looking than the old one.
Oh my.
Do you want this pipeweed?
Yes, yes. I'm not choosy in that respect. The most important thing is that it stings in the throat.
There, now you have what you wanted.
Just one more thing.
No, by all 12, not one thing more.
You don't have a sense of humor, do you? Well then, listen carefully. 70 paces towards where the thistles have no heads. 21 paces towards where the sunbeams are bent in a circle. 9 paces towards where the mushrooms have wings. There you'll find my friend in a hidden cave. As long as he's not down in the maze near his fairy artifact, that is.
That's easy. Come on, Geron.
What?
That was easy. But there's nobody here.
Damn, that imp duped us.
Wait, didn't he say the fairy scholar is examining an artifact deep down in the mountain?
That's right. So we'll have to go looking for him there. But without a map of the cave system, we'll never be able to find him. Even if I get the wick out of there, this candle won't burn anymore. That doesn't burn anymore. It's all charred and burned. Only charcoal and ashes left. The candle has burned down. I can't use this wood for building a fire. It's all burnt. What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all.
It's kind of sad there's a butterfly stuck in a jar.
I know. Maybe I can free him.
What is this?
I was about to
There's
say
something
you
written
should
on
free
this one
him.
that I can't decipher.
How do you say butterfly in German? Schmidt? I can't remember.
Almost. Try again.
I don't want to try. You just tell me.
Schmetterling.
Okay, I would have gotten it then. I just have a hard time pronouncing it.
My mom is writing me. Okay. Let's see whether I can smash the bottom.
You must free him.
Yes.
Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar. But at some point everything will fall apart. And everything will be dark and grey.
Very good.
Why, that's
Now
like
he
a
can go
vase.
be free and buttery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look.
Butterfly. Can I repair the glass?
Why don't you fix it then?
This is the last time I'm doing this for you.
That's what you said the day before yesterday. Too far away.
Okay. Oh, there's a spider in this one. I won't break this one.
Not a spider. Always a spider.
There's a cave system.
What for? Why on earth should I do that? Nonsense.
Oh, wait. Okay, I need to write that down. Okay. Okay. 1 times 4 and 4 times 1 is the mine. 6 times 3 and 2 times 4 is spiders. 4 times 1 and 2 times 4 is the artifact. And 5 times 1 and 3 times 6 is diamonds. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 1, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1.
According to the stone tablet, there's a copper mine there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Okay. 6 times 3. And 2, 4. Was that wrong? Is that... 4, 1. 2, 4. That doesn't work anymore? 5, 1, 3, 6. Wasn't it? Five, 1, 3,
I could really use some sleep.
3, 4. Is that not 5? 1, 2, 3. Not?
How are you counting the stalagmites and stalactites? Is it from left to right?
Yeah, from left to right, and I start from the bottom.
Okay. I think I would start from the top.
From the top.
That's what I would do.
4, 1, and 1, 4.
Mm.
So, wait. 5, 1. That would be this. And 3, 6 would be this.
According to the stone tablet, there's a diamond grotto there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How was it? 4, 1.
Yeah, 4, 1 and 1, 4.
No, 4, 1. And 2, 4 for the ferry one.
Oh, sorry.
And 2, 4.
If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the
Nice.
explorer is now.
Yeah.
Nice. You have.
That's taking too much time.
You're welcome.
Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Uh-oh.
Oh
Something happened?
no,
What's wrong?
there are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up.
Oh no.
Well, to get to the fairy artifact, we have to go right first. Then straight on. Then left once. No, twice left. Then 3 times straight ahead. Can you remember that?
Left, right, straight on.
I think we better copy the directions down. I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garen, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
All right, I promise. Come on, I know where we have to go now.
Oh. Look. Remember him?
As soon as I see him, I might.
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy
Do I
scholar?
remember him?
Yeah.
By Fabulon's crown and Farandel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Larifari. And no creek or tree on you.
Oh,
So neither a
Giacomo
nymph
or
nor
whatever?
a dryad.
Yeah.
I am
It looks
Nuri.
different.
Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again? Without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh, another. Oh, a human.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Nelavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this
He
world.
actually remembered her name.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Nuri.
Save yourselves!
Oh god. Oh god.
Nuri.
Don't touch. She's like, oh, I'm gonna
Not
touch.
touch, you mean like
everything."
this?
Oh god. Shit. No.
You should never tell someone to not do something because they're always going to do the exact opposite.
Is she drunk?
Go home, Nuri, you're drunk.
Yeah, look.
Nuri!
She's a bit too cheerful. Something is wrong with her, okay.
Like, maybe too much magic or something.
What did she say? I can't reach it. Your stick is broken. The boulder is much too heavy. The other half is lodged beneath this statue. Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
Atial nemune duleval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
I'd feel better if the stick had a barbed hook. The life's work of the explorer might vanish into the abyss. And that's the kind of disaster I don't want on my conscience. The arm of the fairy knight statue. The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
That's so sad.
Unmolila, Geron.
out of reach. I'll leave it closed. I don't want to have to deal with those things. The explorer is right. We'd better stay away from these stones.
Geron, se le avi uribella amatesta. Uh-oh.
Here, take a mouthful.
Yeah, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
Here. This is for your fairy. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
That's no help at all. It's falling away.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on, Nuri.
She does exactly what I do when I purposely miss a catch.
Here's another sheet with directions.
She's very drunk.
I think that's very
Follow
good
the directions
assessment.
to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave.
Come, my boy.
So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elevanda. Satinav.
Wow, that is pretty.
History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him. Until they lost their magic and fell
it's
victim
okay.
to the darkness.
It's not bad.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andergast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
It does make you
Well,
wonder
that's
how
why
many
she came
fairies
here in
were
the
left
first
in
place.
this world.
I know, right? How many other fairies they could meet. That would be so
Yeah.
cool if there was a third part and they would meet another fairy or something. That would be so cool.
It would be cool if the story of the third game was unlocking the fairy gate.
Yeah, well, you will see.
Nuri can't use magic.
That must
or
happen
she'll either
in this
die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Narutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there.
Well, she has her reasons.
Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbour great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
Yes. The Academy.
Did you know the seer?
The Academy Awards. Who gets
But
the
people
Oscar?
told many stories about him.
Who gets the fairy?
Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That
Who
he had
does
been
get the
born
fairy?
blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Nice.
Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge of time? The irresistible?
Duh.
Satinav was a mighty demigod
How nice
who
of him.
descended to the
I know,
underworld
right?
to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
My head is buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world will be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranella Vander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right. But there might be a second portal to Narutvana. It is said to be located in the swamps of Lament, deep in the no man's land of the Brinask marshes.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvana. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui. Meander Goswin, fairy prisms, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify
Well, dang, he
all
gave us a
living
whole bunch
beings,
of information.
I
just
know,
like a
right?
basilisk.
I mean, he's a
I was
fairy
expecting
scholar.
as much. There's always
He is a
catch.
fairy scholar, but that doesn't mean he was going to give us a bunch of information.
Yeah.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Andergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You'll find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
A Boron's wheel? I hope that's not a bad omen.
I think Boron is like god of death or something. Not sure.
Nuri, are you there?
Shit.
Oh!
Oh shit.
I think this map is by far, well, the map from the outside of the house is by far my favorite map.
Favorite.
Yeah, it's very magical looking. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry.
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait. In darkness. Till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Oh!
Theory. What?
Dum dum dum.
Nuri!
Geron, are you alright?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
Okay,
No,
3 holes in
wait,
the ceiling.
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase, and there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, all right?
I promise. I'll never be able to reach it like that. Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay. Imp!
That's still intact. Can you fix it? Nuri. Hello? The mill is as forsaken as it looks. If my legs were free, I could... I can't even break wood as... I guess I could smash the glass, but the shards won't be any help back there. This way, at least, I know how much time I have left. But the sand is almost... How am I supposed to reach it? There. There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
Can you send light through the,
No wonder the mill is forsaken.
Never mind.
The saw itself seems to be all right.
The gears.
Do you see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri.
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
That's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. You're making good progress.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see.
Can you fix it? Nuri. Ha! Now all I have to do is free my hands.
Nice. Okay.
Come over here. With the rest of the jug missing, Nuri can't do anything here. Can you fix the scales?
Nice.
Ha! Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. I'm not strong enough to loosen them. I'm free. Now we have to deal with the creature somehow.
Nice. Okay.
She said she was going to use her magic briefly, but she's been using it for so long.
Yeah, I know.
The handle is broken off. That might add...
Don't be so loud.
It's getting dark
Fool.
here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri.
What is down there?
It's dark.
Can you go and have a look for me?
Not now.
Why not now? What else do we need?
What is down?
It's dark.
Can you go?
Not now. That doesn't help. Nuri doesn't like it when I break things. When did I start worrying about that?
I can see you.
As long as the fiend is standing... I can do better than that.
Can you see anything?
Straw. Okay.
Can you see anything?
I can do better than that. Straw burns. I don't have to prove that to anyone. No time for some... What for?
I don't know.
Nuri doesn't like it when did I... This will yield nothing. I can do better than that. Nuri doesn't like it when I... Nuri doesn't... No time. I can't think of anything. That's no help.
The question is now, how does he see things?
Not this way. Huh? Maybe. It's still sagging on the other side.
Oh, he's wanting to build a trap. Oh.
Not likely. There. Now.
What if it can see in the...
I should camouflage. All right. Nuri.
Oh shit.
Nuri? Damn.
Huh. The famous scream that is in a whole lot of movies.
Nuri. Wake up. We have to go.
I just heard it.
You know that scream, right?
I do know this scream.
Yeah.
Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go. I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
Should we tell the truth or lie? Because the fairy scholar is saying that she should go back to in her world, but she doesn't want to. Which she said before.
I don't think that's a reason to lie, though. I think you should just tell her the truth.
Okay.
We'll take you back to your world.
I mean, she has her own consciousness. She can still have a
It's the
say-so.
only way. You'll be safe from the seer there, and you'll be able to use magic properly. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Nuri.
Go away!
If we stay here much longer, the creature will come back. Or the raven. I don't have a choice. We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari. And he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something. I'll be back in a minute.
Let's see how we build stairs for her.
Not like this.
I think we need the boron's wheel, but I'm not sure.
A boron's wheel? I hope that's not a... Here lies... The name is not recognizable anymore. Whoever you may have been. If the crossbeam hadn't broken, Nuri could climb down easily.
Okay, we need to repair it. Oh, she doesn't have any power.
No visible damage.
No visible damage, but he said before it's broken.
No, what you...
It's like doors being knocked off the hinges and then randomly reappearing back on them.
No.
Yeah.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvelous. I want that.
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers. Only in summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is
Rainbow
green
beavers.
as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle, even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the Seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
You have to come with me, now.
Seems like Garen could just try teleport because he's glitching.
Geron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast.
Aww.
This town always reminds me
Goswin?
of the
Meander
Hobbit.
Goswin?
What is
Yeah.
so important in Andergast?
It is my home.
It does.
Please
And
open
it
up.
was before the movies.
I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
As far as I know, it was before the movies.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy
You're talking
scholar
about
said
that
it's the
lake
key to
town, right?
Fangari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin?
Yes.
In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Oh shit.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
How does he know?
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
Okay. Let's see.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Constant vigilance.
Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked. But I didn't even say anything.
I like this part of the game very much.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I look forward to seeing what happens.
You don't believe me, do you? The man's dead.
Although,
So Goswin is dead. How are we supposed to
I
find
may
the fairy gate
be
now?
needing
we
to
need
go
find
soon.
out where the prism is.
Like very soon, like in a couple of minutes or in an hour or so.
Like 40 minutes to an hour?
Okay.
Thanks for the rain, Effort.
Yeah, the question is whether we should do that now then and have a break in between or just keep the part for next time we stream.
Well, that's really up to you. You know what to expect from this town, so you should make that judgment call. On one hand, you got the aspect of us getting to a new area.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, we can still continue for a decent amount of time, not a great amount of time, but a little further and reveal more that's going on and get to a stopping point.
Okay, then we just go on.
Okay.
Let's go to that. Oh, he's a drunkard.
Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better.
His laughter.
He doesn't even recognize his own feet. You'd better not have any more. Knotted tightly.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Your life, not mine.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism. I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Araukin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
Funnily enough, the voice of her is very, very similar to the one in German too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man.
Is this a cat?
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the Blackwater.
Ahoy.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
He looks like some kind of emo rock star person who wants to be super mysterious, but he isn't.
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was,
Hilda.
Shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for,
The
Breasts.
messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for harm. The honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harms seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Aroken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
Yeah, bathe his salmon.
See you later.
Yeah, is this a living creature or just some dead thing laying around?
No. We'll take some more time, child. But you go ahead and undress.
I don't even want a bath. I just have some questions.
Questions? Nosiness can be dangerous around here. But you must know what's best for you.
It's a pretty cool concept for a bathing house.
Did you know
Looks
a
pretty neat.
Meander Goswin?
What business do you have with Goswin, child?
That's my business, but not to worry. I don't want any trouble.
Good. That's a good attitude, child. has died, little brother. Dragged his body from the Sveld back then. Nasty thing to behold.
Who killed him?
Who speaks of murder? Watch your questions, child.
What was Goswin like?
Good man, brother Meander. But in the end he went Meshuggah, the Schlemmel. A taster he was.
A boozer.
I see.
Babbling about
Alcoholic.
different worlds all the time, and the key too. Brisham, he called it. I used
Brisham.
to believe. Anyway, he's dead now. Boren knows why.
So they called him crazy, although he was all right, probably.
So, Goswin's house is unoccupied now.
Goswin's house. The honest merchant Harm has gekoift house.
Harm bought it.
Ah. So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
Where did she get her wound?
I don't ask questions. My work is to help.
And could you do that somewhat faster too?
Wounds need time.
That's a nice bathhouse. How could you afford all this?
Through friendly gestures.
Friendly gestures?
Yes. End of story.
What kind of figurine is
shady
that?
things
What?
happening there.
Boy, that is a frog. Out of stone. Gift from honest Harm.
It looks so real, as if it were hexed.
Aye, was expensive gift.
Who is this Harm?
Honest merchant Harm. He owns most of Fishing Town. Is real blessing for region.
So you
Oh,
know about
no.
Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what
Oh,
you
no.
talk about.
But you said...
Friendly
Listen,
gestures.
Minka wants to...
Yeah,
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
as I said, shady stuffs. Different gestures, I guess.
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Minka is not taking time. Minka is thorough.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the Svelte 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
I love this game also for those old names everything has. Or not old names, but not common names that you hear. Like, everything about the game is refreshing to me. Although it's about old things and middle-aged time.
But it's so unique and
You
original
should
and
watch your
different
sweetheart
from
more
the norm.
carefully.
What?
Yeah.
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Yet at the same
Don't
time
turn
still
around
familiar.
Now, unruly child. I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
She's so angry
I don't like
and grumpy.
strangers who ask too many questions.
I was finished anyway.
Okay. Let's go.
And Garen will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
There's no hook here. Those hooks don't seem to be made.
Maybe a tab.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Come on, is there no other hook?
Those hooks... I don't think so. Hello. Hey. He's in a different world. Maybe for the better. Say, Nuri? If you see the Raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy, and the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast, and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see, maybe later. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find someone
Nuri
to
doesn't
do.
want to be alone.
Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be.
Oh.
There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes.
And suddenly everything
Oh,
was dark.
God.
Nuri,
There was no laughter anymore.
God.
And no colours.
who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
Oh, God.
Say,
What?
Nuri?
Steffi.
I'll be back in a minute.
What?
See you later.
Nuri is bad.
She's naive.
It's all foggy.
I
I
know.
can't see anything.
Do you need anything?
What's going on with the guy back there?
That boozer? Orcan fever dream spirit. The best stuff to forget it all.
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest merchant Harm. His dealings always have two sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Aroken, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling, too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Where can I find Harm?
You've got big plans, my friend, haven't you?
That's none of your affair.
Of course. His ship, Thurbonera, is moored in the harbor.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
What?
So, any luck yet?
Well.
Can you give me one of your fish? Just one fish, that's all. Take me and my companion to the swamp. Yes, there's 2 of us. I see. 2 kreutzers. 2 farthings. You mean thalers? Why,
Oh,
that's
God.
too much. I don't have that much. Isn't there anything else I could pay the passage with? Very well, what is it? Shall I arrange a bath for you? Or any item? Some food? Drink? Booze? So, booze it is. That wasn't easy. Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you.
That is so good.
A handle, a hook, but no place. There's no hook here.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing in the rain the whole day.
Shady people.
Aren't they all?
The ferryman always has an eye on his... This beam doesn't make too much sense. I always wanted to do that.
Yes.
Didn't you kind of already do that earlier?
When?
When you did the same thing to the rotten tree.
Did I?
You used a grappling hook to pull it down to change the flow of the water.
Yeah, but not to jump over it.
Well, he said this before he jumped, so...
Yeah, because he meant jumping. He meant, I mean.
How am I supposed to reach that? Out of reach.
I don't know. He was talking in past tense. Always wanted to do that.
Too bad it's not a keg. No booze flow. I'll have to hammer the...
Do I still have the hammer? No. Can I use a knife? No. Can I use a rabbit? Yes. Petrified rabbit. Okay, let's go.
I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the fairy gate.
Finest organ fever dream spirit.
My arm is too No, what use is that? Good thing you...
Okay, was that everything? Can I take the tap again?
I have to pour it into something.
No. Okay.
I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken... Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Will you take me and my companion through the swamp for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first.
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
I'm sorry. I mistook it for mine.
What you looking at? I've never seen a woman before.
Will you hold still, child?
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished anyway.
I need soap or something. Oh, a towel.
Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes?
Okay.
Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me. What's that tart doing there? Daring to try anything with this made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble.
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already?
The message for this harm guy.
I'll kill him!
But don't let them catch you, child.
The message for this harm guy. Of course, it's in some kind of code. I'll never be able to do that.
Well?
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No,
But you said... I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Say, Nuri? Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf.
What?
See you later.
Okay. He doesn't have to say more to us. Let's see.
Mhm.
Say, Nuri? Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what? Pray tell.
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Uh-huh. Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell the Rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Kraken newts.
That was wrong, I guess. What other things did he have there? Cat. Had a bunny.
How am I supposed to reach
If you can find a stopping point in the next 20 minutes, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Do you need anything?
Let's go back to Harm. What's Harm's profession?
Well, the people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
Which animals?
Red Gurren.
Another question. See you later.
What's your...
Well?
Let's go back to... What's Harm's
Is very honest merchant, Uncle Harm.
Do you know which wine Harm prefers?
Strange questions you ask, child. Doesn't drink anything but water, Uncle Harm.
Does Harm have a favorite animal?
A favorite animal? Hey, Minka doesn't know things like that.
Minka is a name of a, like, cats here. Like, people in America call them mittens, we call them Minka.
Another question.
Oh, okay.
It's a name, not.
I'll
Doesn't
leave you
mean
to it
anything.
then.
Good.
Okay.
What you looking at?
Minka.
Never
Yeah,
seen
Minka,
blood
like,
before.
people call
Or
them-
never seen a woman before.
The pet
Will you hold
Blackie or
still,
something,
Chuck?
and that's
I have a
Just what I need.
or
Actually had a
mittens.
dog named Blackie.
Yeah, and Minka is something that a lot of cats' names are.
Who's this Harm?
From
I also
his
had
ship,
another
he takes
dog,
care of
the brother
everybody.
of Blackie,
His
named
ship?
Bear.
You deaf man?
I was finished anyway.
Not my choice of names, by the way.
What's up, landlubber?
See you later. Hello. Hey. He's in a different... Maybe for the...
I just look whether someone can give you more hints, and I try to get through that person over there once more, and then I stop.
Mm-hmm.
Ferryman? Can I borrow your fish? See you. I'll be back in a...
Hey. Slow down, son.
Harm has to receive the message at...
Profession, well, spill.
Harm is an honest man.
Uh-huh. Which animal?
Harm loves...
Yes. And what's that? Can't a rock and even buzz off, snotface.
Wild? No. What else can it be?
Hey,
So,
Harm has...
profession, well,
honest merchant.
which animal?
Well.
Harm re...
Buzz off. Tell her.
Okay, we need to find something else. But that will probably take a while, so I stop now and we just go on from here the next time.
Sounds like a good idea. We got a lot to find out in this little water town.
I really like this scenery. Not that I
It
would
is-
like to live there, but I like it in the game.
Right, I understand. It's, as you like to say, atmospheric and adds a lot of character to the game.
Okay, then I think I saved everything. Just make sure that it is saved. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. Then I leave this now and we see each other later.